there seems to be like a large emphasis on like health and wellness in your line of work and the things that you do with people, right? Mm-hmm. So give me an idea of like, aside from weight loss, right? Because that's very typical for a lot of people's goals. What are some like health and wellness struggles that people often overlook that people are really struggling with?
Wow. I mean, you mentioned mental health. I think that's a big one, you know, because people don't realize that even changing your diet sometimes can change your hormones, right? And your hormones play a huge factor in your mental health and in what you're feeling like and all of that. So, you know, working out a little bit, even if it's going for a 15-20 minute walk. Like I actually, for people that don't like meditation, because I always say, you know, even though I actually do guided meditations with my clients to walk them through certain journeys, like I've never been a person to sit here and be like, oh, you know what I mean? I just can't do it. Like, so like I tell people like, I'm just not your typical, like, you know, nope, can't do it. It's not going to happen. So I either meditate in the shower and I walk them through how I meditate in the shower, or I go for a walk, because you know, you can very easily just go for a 15-minute walk. And not only is that going to raise your endorphins, so you start to feel better, but it also, you know, it clears your mind a little bit. So if you're kind of like processing something, you're working through something, you're just like having a crappy day, you know, I always tell people like, take your lunch break, take whatever you're doing. And just, even if you're having like a difficult conversation, leave the conversation and go for a walk and come back. You know what I mean?
I do that, but people think I'm rude when I do that. I'm like, you know what? This ain't it. I'm out. I'm like, I'm out.
You probably have to present it a little differently.
Maybe that's I got bad presentation. I shouldn't. Sometimes like the middle finger's involved. I don't know. Maybe that's not good meditation. That's just on me. But okay. So you help people like walk through their journeys and how they interact with their minds, especially with meditation. I'm not as familiar with meditation. That's just not something that I've consciously done. I mean, I have moments where like I break away from like whatever I'm dealing with. I don't call it meditation, so I don't know if I'm doing it the right way, but what's the right way to like meditate?
I don't think there's really a wrong way to meditate, but
so if I'm watching a football game, is that meditation?
I really enjoyed the face you made after that. After that question.
I was like, I'm meditating. I'm like, it's a lot of action here.
I mean, I would say that is a way to clear your mind, because I don't know much about football, but I can't say you're actually thinking about too much else during the game. I think like, because what we tend to do is take on, you know, especially if we're empathic or sensitive at all, which a lot of people are, and sometimes you don't even realize it, we tend to take on a lot of other people's stuff and a lot of other people's energy. And then we're kind of like, oh, why am I feeling heavy, or why am I feeling this way or that way? But really, you just got off the phone with someone that told you all of their problems, right? Or they're so frustrated about X, Y, and Z. And then you get off the phone, you're like, oh, I'm tired. Like what, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, and that's just like out and about in regular day, that can happen too, right? So I always say like, wash that energy off. So when I get in the shower, like I'm literally like allowing the water to come down over my head with the shower cap on, because I don't wash my hair all the time like that.
You should have showed up on this podcast with the shower cap. I'd be like, well, this is about to be a different kind of show. Change the questions. These are all jokes now.
No, but allow the water to come down over your head. And really, you know, because when I see people's energy, often I see like almost like if you ever watched Snoopy, you had Pigpen, and he always had like the cloud and stuff. So like that can be like outside energy. There's a lot of chaos in the world right now, right? So allow the water to kind of take some of that chaos, whether it's yours, whether it's not yours, stress, and let it flow right down your body and down the drain. Every day you can do that. Just a quick 5-10 minute cleanse of like all the excess energy that you no longer need. Like, I don't need all this right now, right? So you can start fresh. You know, obviously you need to shower for your body, but like shower for your energy too is what I tell people. Like, and it's funny because, you know, when I see people, they're like, oh, well, sometimes I don't have time to shower. I'm like, your energy absolutely has time to shower. Get in there and clean that energy off, because
you probably need to clean off a
No.
lot of other energy, like your scent energy, if you're not showering frequently.
I always say your energy gets musty too. So get in there.
There's a lot of bad energy here. Oh yeah, that's just Rob. Rob's just went trekking through the woods. He's back. Wait, so all this stuff obviously is very, because it sounds like a lot of people transfer energy to each other, and sometimes this negative energy you need to transfer it out in some capacity. And you're saying like if you take like showers and you really like consciously find ways to use that moment to like exhale whatever bad energy you had, right?